This right here is telling me we are live right now. Did it not go live when it was supposed to go live? Did Waffle just save the show by not telling us, or by telling us that we didn't do what we were supposed to begin with?
Okay, we're back on now.
Are we there? There? We're here?
Are we here?
Did
I see
we?
us. I see us now. So we're live.
Well,
Uh, did you guys hear anything that we were talking about at
I mean,
all?
we've only been going for, I don't know,
15
15 minutes.
minutes.
Ship, Shipwrecks, man. Hey, first I'm hearing you. Oh, there we go. So the missus didn't let us know that we were dead in the water.
Nope.
Yeah.
So we've been talking 15 minutes with. Hey, you
But
know what?
you all missed a damn good conversation.
Yeah, you did.
I mean,
Damn it. Good old
wow.
tube you. YouTube got us again.
All right. Well, hold on a second. Let me try something real
Let's
quick.
fire this up again.
Let's go like this.
Welcome to Poor Brothers Decisions.
Oh, well.
Well, good afternoon and
Hey,
welcome to the
guys.
show again. Uh, talk about deja vu. Talking about deja vu. Um,
So how was your day?
about like the last 20 minutes. Okay.
Yeah. It's not been bad.
It's not been, no, not bad at
It's
all.
been
Just
busy. The week's been crazy.
it's like, well, shit. I don't know if it was user error. I don't know if it was YouTube error. I'll take the hit on this because I'm the one hitting the damn buttons. So
Looks like we
uh,
have quite a few people in here sorted
there's
now.
Hoopy. Hoopy Star. That the intro was Hoopy Star for the second time tonight. Chris and I have listened to the intro,
But I'm
and
not mad.
we're loving it. Um, Again, if you guys need anything like intro music or anything like that, or you want some ideas for whatnot, let us know. We'll get you in touch with Hoopy Star, and he can help you out. The stuff that he does is his own. This is his creation, and well, damn, you know, you're not going to get copyright struck on it or anything like that. So think about it. Let us know. We can get you in touch with them. I want to say hello to Shelly. Again, I think we said it before, but I don't think you were listening. And obviously, Waffle Salter. Again, thank you for coming in. I really don't think you were listening the first time we said it, but that's okay. We all get busy in our lives, and we forget to hit damn buttons.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hi to everybody. Pops, I know you're there.
it was there until we quit. We didn't talk to him, I guess.
I guess.
Jen,
I see Jen's here.
what's up, Jen? How you doing? All right, so this show is, how do we say it?
It's on the fly because
Absolutely.
our week has been just crazy.
Well, let's just take today into account. Not a bad day.
No.
The week wasn't bad. Not a bad day. Uh,
Just busy as hell.
Busy. Like you said, you spent what? The morning at work and then another 3 hours after work at work doing
Yep.
whatnot.
I spent my day at work, my half day at work, which is neither here nor there. But then after that, because I knew the wife wasn't going to be here, I stayed at the shop for about 3 hours, tied up a couple loose ends on my side by side because I want to get it prepped and ready for this spring summer rides and shit like that. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's been kind of crazy and hectic, and but it's not been like a super bad week or anything.
No.
Hell, last night, the wife and I and the kid were sitting in the kitchen having chicken spaghetti for supper, playing beer pong, and having old school Jägermeister shots. So
Yeah.
Jaeger bombs
Oh, there you go.
brought back some effing memories, brother. Let me tell you.
I bet it has, actually.
Well, that's how I met my wife, was playing beer pong. So
Yeah, I think we were doing Jaeger bombs when I met her.
oh yeah.
Yeah. So, yes, Waffle. I think the buttons are racist. That or old age is catching up to one of us. Probably me. Anyway, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. What do I got? What do I got?
If it's what it is, then I need to go get
All
a
right,
shot
first-
glass.
First off, what are you drinking tonight?
Well, I already polished this one off, but I am
Where's the first
drinking the
piece? Dripped out maple.
dripped out maple from New York.
Okay.
Fantastic stuff, guys. If
If you want to
doesn't
know
have
how
the-
to get it, let me know. I will get it to you. Chris will let you know.
doesn't have the alcohol content that a lot of liquor does, but it's a
You need
little.
to go get a shot glass.
All right, I'll be right back.
So-
About damn time.
I need everyone to take a moment and get you a, and if you don't drink, get you a shot glass of apple juice, something of that nature. Because we got some good news. We got some good news coming in. And Chris and I are going to use our 4 branches to celebrate this good news. Let's go, old timer. I don't think you heard me.
No, I don't have my ears in.
I said, let's go, old timer.
Oh, how do I work these things? Okay,
Are you ready?
here we go. Getting it ready now.
All right. So I'm going to let everyone know exactly what I am allowed to let everyone know. Our niece, Jazz, and her husband, Kale, have just welcomed in Paisley to the family.
Welcome, Paisley.
Welcome to the family. Cheers.
Cheers.
Damn, that's good.
Mm. Getting towards the bottom end of that bottle. It's getting a little spicy, but it's good.
A little bit. Yep. So, Pops, you are now a great grandpops. We are great uncles. We're damn great uncles, if you hear me. We are damn great uncles. Yeah, that's what this show's about, is welcome to the family.
Amen.
Okay. Part of being part of the family is dealing with our shenanigans. Okay. I do have my shirt in the back that says shenanigans supervisor. I am
Hi, Cheryl.
proud to take on that role. I know that you are absolutely proud to help me make sure that role is done exquisitely as the shenanigans supervisor. But anyway, family is more than just blood. Family is heart, soul. Um, I've got people that I consider brothers, from when I was in the service and whatnot, that are probably closer to me than some blood. Um, I know you've got a couple that are.
I have one. The other one, he passed away. So,
Yes.
quite a few years ago. So, rest in peace, Nate. So yes, my brother, aside from you, is Wes.
Yeah.
So
And we have family that we could, because they're not.
it's not even that there's anything wrong. It's just
Family is not only a mindset, it is a way of life. And when you don't treat it as such, um, it's very easy to say, "Oh, but we're family." Ah, but you don't treat us like family. You,
let me put it to you this way. For me, it's easier to dismiss somebody in my life, and it doesn't matter whether you're blood or you're not.
oh, yeah. It,
If you treat me wrong and you've been a brother to me my whole life, it's very easy for me to go, see ya.
well, we're of that mindset and of that,
And that's the way it should be.
yeah, it is a switch. It is literally a switch. It's like,
For
oh,
and I can thank honestly, I can thank mom and dad for that.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Um, uh, Jan,
Yeah.
she's another one. That's easy. I mean, light switch, light switch ain't got nothing on my switch.
No,
Yeah, you're done. See it.
yeah.
I don't need you.
But when we consider you family, guess what?
You're family.
We're
You're
going
in
to the ends of the country. Yeah.
You're in it.
So,
If you call me at 2:00 in the morning, I'm not asking you nothing. I'm gonna be like, okay, where do I need to go?
what was that movie? Because you can't ask me what we're gonna do, or what it's about or anything. I just need to know if you're in. And he goes, "Whose car are we driving?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Something like that. Yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, I've got a couple like that. Um,
By the way, congratulations, Jazzy.
oh hell
Cal.
yeah,
Absolutely,
we love you.
Congratulations.
We love you.
And I'm sure she's probably ready for that to be done anyway. So,
Oh yeah.
how fucking cool is that? Right there in the show, dude.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I told so here's the thing is I got a hold of Sis earlier because earlier, hey, in about an hour and a half, they're gonna go do this. I went, just tell them to wait like 4 hours. And she goes, no, I'm not. No. I went, just tell them to wait 4 hours. I go, and then she could be Paisley Bourbon. And Sis goes, no.
Oh, damn it.
But I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm like, oh, we might actually get this. And all of a sudden, we screwed up. I screwed up. I guess I didn't hit the right button or whatnot. And sure as shit, as soon as we got the ball rolling,
Hey, Waffle, before you take off, um, I'm not going to fight him for. I'm not going to fight him for Godfather role because
Nah,
I already know who's going to win.
we'll we
And
can
besides
share that
that,
role.
I already have a. I'm already a godfather to another um, beautiful young man, so he can take this one.
So, all right. On our initial go around, we were talking about
You said you were gonna. You said you were gonna start. You were talking about doing a smoked pork belly, right?
correct.
Yes.
We're talking about smoked meats. Okay. So here's the deal. Okay. I think on Monday, yeah, probably Monday, I'm gonna do a smoked pork belly, and it's something I haven't done yet. I've done a lot of different things, but I haven't done a smoked pork belly yet. And I actually found me a smoked pork belly uh, that's got a nice thick chunk
Fat.
of fat on it,
Yeah.
and I'm all about that. Yo, mama, how you doing? Just so you know, you are now a great, great aunt, I guess maybe
You're gonna have to remind me who that one is.
Katie's mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Uh, so Jazz, little Jazz from the wedding, little Jazz, who was just a little bit older than the other two little flower girls, just had a baby, and that's Paisley, baby Paisley. So, yeah. Who's having a baby? That was baby Paisley. Jazz had the baby Paisley. So, anyway, I'm going to do
What is 07?
salute.
Oh, gotcha. I don't know.
I know. You'll get used to it. It took me a while to figure out all this lingo, also.
Oh my god, I have no idea anymore.
That's fine. So I'm going to do smoked pork belly, and I'll let you know how that goes. Like I said, I've done a lot of different smoke stuff. Look, you smoked something after the last show, like the day after.
Literally the day after.
Yeah.
So
Now, we were talking about the different smoked chips and stuff that we had or used or whatnot.
Mhm.
And I went and got smoked because I use wood chips. So I got smoked maple, smoked pecan, smoked cherry, smoked apple, smoked. I got a bunch of different stuff. And I also got smoked bourbon barrel, which I'm kind of excited to use, but I'm not sure I want to use that on the pork belly because I haven't smoked the pork belly before. So I think I want to use something that I know that the flavors should go really good with the pork, such as maybe, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, peach. Peach is really good. Apple, really good.
thank you.
Great.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
not-
that's yeah. This congratulations to Mr. Three. Why is it only going to him? I'm the other great uncle.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
But
the oldest
you know what?
uncle.
I'm gonna take it because why not?
Jazz was the niece of both
Both of us, but
us, because Jazz was Mandy's little one.
I mean, she is our sister, so
Yeah. Why do you only get the congrat? You know what?
You know
Mama?
what?
There's a list, and you've gone from one side of that list to the other side of the list. I get no love on this one. I thought I was the favorite.
Be nice to her.
Here, I thought I was the favorite.
Oh. Why are you not letting the mother-in-law have some of the smoked meat?
Because she's always on vacation on a boat on the other side of the world.
Oh, well.
I mean, as much as I smoke meat, that's how much he's on a boat on the other side of the world. I can't help it.
So, anyways, we're gonna
So-
get back to it.
Yeah. So you went and got some chips of your own.
Well, I
Well,
went
not
and
chips,
bought
but pellets.
pellets because mine's a
Yeah.
pellet. But anyways, so I found pecan. I think I found. I know for sure I found pecan. I think it was maple and apple. But that very next morning, I legitimately swear to God, I smoked eggs and made smoked deviled eggs. See? So I did smoked deviled eggs. I did smoked jalapeno macaroni and cheese. I did smoked chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah.
And then I also did smoked steak.
I want to know. Let's start from the beginning. You did. What was the first thing you smoked?
I did it with the competition blend, so I hadn't moved it over to the pecan. I did the smoked eggs
With the competition blend.
with the competition blend. So it
And-
has a blend of different. So it's going to have like your mesquite, your pecans, and your. It's got different blends in it, so it's a competition kind of a blend.
Right. So when you did the eggs,
Mhm.
did you pop the top? Did you poke a hole in it? How did you do that?
I literally just threw them on. Excuse me. I literally just threw the eggs because I have fresh farm eggs. Well, not really a farm, but
Yeah.
I have chickens. So I put some fresh eggs on the grill. I washed them up, cleaned
Watch
the
the butt
blue,
nuggets.
the chicken
Okay.
butt nuggets,
Yep.
the fresh ones. Washed them up, took the bloom off of them, and then set them straight on the smoker. And I smoked them on there. I think it wasn't super long, like half hour maybe, if that. Maybe.
Okay.
I didn't pop them. And the only reason I say that is because I think I'm gonna try to pop them the next time, which is I could be wrong. The wife might chime in here, but the pointy end should have the eggs, the sack, the air sac in it.
Right.
And if you take a spoon and you just tap it, eventually you hear it go. You hear a little pop, and it's the air sac bursting. But anyways,
and
I
what does
didn't.
that do?
It just pops the air sac and just closes everything together.
Okay. Okay. Does it
Um,
make it easier to peel at the end, or what?
I don't know because this is only the second time I've ever done it. This go around, I did it. The eggs were cooked perfectly.
Okay.
It was just kind of a pain in the butt to peel them, so I got to play with that a little bit. I think part of it could be just the fact that maybe I just need to rotate them because I didn't rotate them this go around. I just let them sit the whole time, and then I pulled them out and I immediately threw them in the ice cold bath.
So, two questions.
Mhm.
When you put them on the actual grill,
Mhm.
okay, and you have the shell on it, so you didn't poke a hole in it or anything like that.
Nope.
Did it
Just-
permeate through the shell in order to smoke the egg?
Oh, absolutely, it did.
Okay. And
So-
then, go ahead.
So, well, finish up.
I was going to ask, if it smoked through that, and you had it on the grate, does the grate actually get hot enough to where it would leave marks on the actual shell itself?
Yep, it leaves two little marks because it sits right in between the two little grates.
Yep.
So, like I said, I probably should have rotated the egg 180, about halfway through, just so that it would kind of permeate through like it permeated through the entire egg for the most part,
Okay.
but one half of the egg was slightly more darker. You know how when you cut into a piece of meat, you could see like the smoke ring.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the egg definitely had that smoke ring, but it was just that half of the egg that was kind of lower down was a little bit
Okay.
darker. But you could see where it had actually been resting on the grate. So there's two little dark spots on it.
Was that? Do you think that was cooked a little bit more, or just
No,
no?
uh, I think it just because that's I mean it probably because it left a little marks, so it was probably
Right.
just a little bit darker. But so the next time, like I said, I think I'm going to flip them halfway
Okay.
through the cooking process, just so that kind of is kind of uniform in a sense. But you really don't have to, because when we were done and I threw them in the ice bath, and then we peeled them, and the kid got a hold of those things and just spliced them open, grabbed the perfect yolks, by the way,
Yeah.
close to perfect. I mean, I think they were just maybe a tickle bit, uh, what they would say chalky. So, like if you
Okay.
had the
So just a
yolk,
little over.
maybe just a tickle bit.
Okay.
But she made her. By the way, she does really good. Um, she made her dressing or did the yolk side of it so that she could do the deviled egg side of it, and they turned out absolutely amazing.
Nice.
Absolutely amazing.
Okay. I'm still really looking at trying that. Um,
I don't believe that it. How high does your little wood chip smoker go?
it
Couple
goes
hundred.
up to 275.
I think you can get away with. I don't think mine was that high. I think it was only like it was somewhere between 2 and 250. I think so. You could do smoked devil eggs on yours.
Oh yeah, yeah. It might just take a little longer or whatnot, but yeah. All right. So after the smoked double eggs, you said you did what?
I drained all of the competition blend out,
Yeah.
the pellets, literally. I let the smoker run after I put the pecan in it.
Okay.
So I put pecan in it.
And I think a friend of ours, Jen, said we need to use pecan for this next thing.
Well, and that was the number one suggested. So that's what I used.
There we go. And that was for the chocolate chip cookies, smoked chocolate chip cookies.
Smoked chocolate chip cookies. Homemade, by the way.
And you had a a test version that was in the oven, and
I
then you
had
had the
I
cooked
had a
version.
controlled, and then I had the smoked version. So yes,
All right. And which one was better?
the,
Was the smoked any good?
the smoked was absolutely amazing. The only the reason for the hesitation is because I think like we had discussed before, I had let mine go just a little too long,
Okay.
and the reason uh, I say that is because the smoke that was permeating it had dried it out just a little bit. When I pulled them out, they were beautiful. They were if you got into them right away, within a couple minutes after them sitting and just kind of
Yeah.
resting, you could get them, you break them apart, you could eat them, as long as you could tolerate the heat from it. And they were
Phenomenal.
absolutely stunning. They were amazing.
All right.
The problem is once they sat and actually cooled, all the moisture that had actually been in it that was still left in it was gone because the smoke took the
Dried it out.
moisture. Yeah, it just dried it out. Um, also, too, uh, she didn't. She didn't exactly give me. We did 6 or 8 apiece,
Okay.
but they were
Big.
this big and that thick.
No, you gotta get cookie
They were
size.
that thick. So, anyways, but they were just, yeah, for
I
sure. Don't do heavier ones like mesquite or oak or anything like that because it gives it a even like a maple might be too much, just because it can give that like sour, not really sour, but it's I'll think about it in a minute, but it's
Like a tart.
like a tart. Yeah,
Okay.
gets a little tarty, but the pecan was perfect. You want to stay more along the lines of like a
Apple or pecan
like
or a peach or a cherry.
like a fruit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
uh,
Now, what do you think that a peanut butter cookie, a smoked peanut butter cookie would be good?
yeah. Bitter. Yes, bitter. Exactly. You're 100% on the money. It'd be bitter. um, Peanut butter would be good, but again, it would have to be more of a fruit would, because you don't want it to have that bitter taste to it.
Hmm.
So, and then, like I said, after that, I mean, I just went on an all out smoking spree at that point. I did the eggs, I did the cookies, then I did jalapeno mac and cheese.
Oh,
And
you
we
were
by the,
talking about that. Tell me about that one.
oh, god damn it. I don't know
Jalapeno
what I don't know what all she had in it, but she had
mac and cheese
literally,
and jalapenos.
yeah, she made homemade macaroni and cheese. Okay, so she had the elbow noodles, and she had put her own cheeses. I think there was a couple different cheeses in it. Uh, no, we ain't messing with mom's. Absolutely not. We're not messing with mom's peanut butter cookies.
Unless she gives us some to throw in the smoker.
Even then, hell no.
Oh, if she hands me some, says, "Hey, try these out in the smoker," I'm doing it. You
That
you go
that
you
that's
go
your
ahead
demise, not mine.
you go ahead and tell mom no, you're not doing something. I'm
That-
not doing that.
that's a good point. That's a good point.
You go ahead and tell her no, you're not doing it.
Why would you mess up such a good recipe, though? I mean,
Yeah,
really?
but how do you know it's not going to make it that little bit better?
Would
How,
you admit that?
only if mom gave me the cookies to begin with to put in there.
No.
I I
I
would,
don't care. I don't care if it was tenfold better. I'd say, nope, mom. Guess what? Your cookies are phenomenal. Ain't nothing beating them on this planet. Forget it.
and then she takes a bite of it and goes, "You've lost your damn mind. These are
Nope.
phenomenal."
Well, then she admitted it, not me.
Touche.
So no, the mac and cheese. We've done it a few times. By far, this go round just destroyed the last 3 or 4 times we've done it.
Yeah. So I've done smoked baked beans. I've done smoked baked potatoes. I've done smoked fish. I've done smoked pork and various different things. I've done smoked turkey, smoked chicken. Now I'm going to tell you, a smoked bird is some of the juiciest, juiciest bird I've ever had.
Get real. Use the right word. Who cares? It's
What?
the moistest bird I've ever put in my mouth.
Phenomenal. Okay.
I
Yeah. So moist.
um I did a smoked turkey one year, and good lord, was it the juiciest
Yeah.
effing turkey.
Oh yeah.
I am not a turkey guy, okay?
So good.
Like when we went to Turkey Days over at Auntie's house,
You went for the
I
ham.
was I was always about the ham, okay?
Yeah.
Always. I would have a little bit of the turkey. I just was never I was just never a turkey person. And then I smoked a turkey, and
Change your mind.
good lord, that is the best way to do a turkey.
I took
Swear to God.
a chicken one day and I'm like, well,
All right, love. I'll see you in about an hour.
I gotta, see what's going on with the chicken. I don't know how long it'll take me, and and I th- first off, bird cooks quick, guy in the
Oh
smoker.
yeah.
So I was very surprised about that. but I put it in there, and I'm watching it, and temperature got to the right temperature, and I'm like, it looks done. It says it's done. Let's take it out and see what happens. And started to cut into it, and there's all the juices coming out. I'm like, I don't know if I did this right.
Yep.
But then I'm like, well, it's
The
cooked all the way
temperature's
to the
not
bone.
lying to me. Yeah, the temperature's not lying to me.
Yeah, there's no
It
pink
looks
in
like
it.
it's right. There's no
Yeah.
pink.
And put it on the plate, and I started, oh, that was some beautiful stuff. And the only thing that I did with it was butter. That was it. Put butter up underneath the skin because I like to have that nice crispy skin on it. And that butter really got in it. Oh, beautiful.
Hey, Roger, how the hell you been, sir? We were just talking about
Hey.
you before the show.
You been doing all right, Roger?
We're doing okay. Busy, and just
Yeah. So again, oh, hold on. Excuse me.
gesundheit.
Oh,
Now shut the fuck up.
yes, that too. For those that are just coming in, it says welcome to the family. This is more of a welcome to the family for everyone. Hey, how you doing? But also, our niece just had a baby of her own, and
We are great
celebrating.
great uncles.
We are great uncles.
Well, so just one single great.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's
Well,
better than
no, because Jazz would say that we are great uncles, even though we're just uncles to her.
right.
So Paisley's going to say that we're great uncles.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good for my house.
There we go. And Grandpa, well, he's a great grandpa now. And
That's freaking exciting, man. It really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for her.
she's probably all sorts of loopy right now. Hey, Kale. Good job,
Great.
kid.
Well,
So, all right.
we're good. We're good. We're just it's we were saying that it's been a great week. It's just been a busy week.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. Good weather.
We kind of started off 15 minutes. We got 15 to 16 minutes into the show.
Yep.
And nobody heard shit from us. We just went like we were just
We were going ham.
so for the last 45-ish minutes, a little less than that now.
40 minutes. Yeah.
We've been going back over what we were talking about.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
And then
Other
we
than
had
that-
the news with Paisley and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Well, like you were saying, we weren't sure if she was going to do it, but we had the old standby bottle on
absolutely.
standby, and our niece decided to pop one out for us on our show.
The eviction notice was served and executed.
Yep.
She's told me that she had given that kid like 3 or 4 different eviction notices, and it's just been
She was
thrown out.
ignoring all of them.
Yeah. Today, she's like, well, I guess can't run from the law for too much longer.
So,
So,
anyways, what's going on? So this is an improvised show tonight. We've been busy enough that neither one of us has had a chance to
really do a whole lot. Yeah.
get a whole lot together.
Now,
so-
I will say this. Pops did give me a suggestion for a topic. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. I just know that I haven't had time to look into it. But I'm going to do what I can in order to look through all of it, and then it will be on the next show. My suggestion and
Meanwhile-
my ask is if you guys have something that you would like to see us talk about, whether it's something that you find interesting, whether it is something that you guys just want to see us go over because it might irritate us, or if you just want to watch us squirm because it's a topic that's like, that's weird, throw it our way.
Yeah, we're
And-
down. We don't give a shit.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Usually.
If there's something you guys want to have discussed or just what,
Just remember, it's going to be involving everyone that's going to be watching the show. So, there's certain things that you want to probably stay away from. Because
I don't have any.
about it.
I don't have any carb related stuff tonight. I just,
Yeah.
I kind of it's
This
just
is a,
fly by our seat of a night kind
Yeah.
of night. is
like I said,
really what it
welcome
is.
to the family.
Yeah.
We got, like we were talking about earlier, we got people in our lives that are blood related family that we don't talk to because we're not like family, but then we have people in our lives that we have no relation to that are literal brothers to us, and we would do whatever we can.
Yeah, I have. I had two, but one of them passed away quite a few years ago.
Yep.
Nate, rest in peace. And I've got one other guy that's non-family, Wes.
Yeah.
Love that guy to death. That guy could call me. I don't give a shit what time it is. I'll just when and where. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sad that it's really sad that there's only one person that I could do that with, aside from my normal family, being you. The thing is like we were talking about earlier when nobody was else, because we were
When no one
on.
else is listening. I don't know where you guys
we
were.
we have a light switch. It's a switch. If you do us wrong, it's just as simple as just shutting it off and you're done. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're family. It doesn't matter if you're an acquaintance or a friend. Okay.
The best way I can describe it is I will stand in the middle of the bridge
While it's burning. Goddamn right. I will
Yeah.
sit right in the middle of that son of a bitch with a grenade in my hand. Don't care.
It's like whatever, because once you
You
get
go
to
down,
that
I go
point-
down.
once you get to that point, once you have gotten to that point where it's like, you are no longer you no longer fulfill the obligation of family. Okay, and you got to do some hurt. Like once you're considered family,
It's very hard to get out.
but
It's like it's like a mafia gang type thing. It's hard to get out,
blood
but
and
you
blood-
can get out. And let me tell you, when you get out, you're out, and you're
Yeah.
not coming back. Period.
I
fucking promise you that.
it's going to take an act beyond.
I don't even think God could fulfill that.
I don't know, but yeah, it takes some huevos to do that. But anyway,
and it sucks to do it, but and unfortunately, I've had to do it. And
but when we consider you family,
you are family, man.
Yeah.
You're in. Doesn't matter. You're thick or thin.
yeah. So
You may not know you're involved, but you're involved.
yeah, yeah.
So,
So anyway, I do have a couple of things for this day in history. The most important one, we'll say for the end.
real quick though,
Purple.
Roger, my wife got me that clock. I think if you were referring to that one there, I believe she said Timu.
Was it Temu or Amazon?
No, I think it was Timu. It does work. I never put a battery in it. The clock itself actually works. It does have a remote, so it does change colors, and you can do whatever. It works. It's great. So anyway,
All right, you ready for some this day in history?
Absolutely.
All right. Uh, 1556. Thomas Cranmer is burned at the stake. Cranmer was an archbishop at Canterbury under Henry VIII and Edward the Sixth. He's the one that helped Henry divorce his wife Catherine. He was the founder of the Church of England. He was imprisoned when the Roman Catholic Mary the First ascended the throne and executed for heresy. So, yeah. Oh no. This fool froze. I mean, that background looks good. He's blurry as all hell. What happened there? Yep. He did something. Well, we're just going to go with me for just a moment until he gets back. It's my show now. But, all right. 1844. The first Baha'i New Year is celebrated. I don't even what is that? Faith preaches. Oh, uh, the Baha'i faith preaches equality of all people, value of all religions. It grew out of the Babi religion. Calendar is comprised of 19 months that are 19 days long, with 4 days between each year, and begins in the spring equinox. So, going along those lines right there, there's a lot of historic evidence, historic connotation that says that we should not be in a 12-month calendar. We should be in a 13-month calendar because everything is divided very, very equally if you have a 13-month calendar with the first day starting on Sunday and you have 28 days. And then you do that for 13 months and then you have 1 day for the new year. And that is something that I looked at long before I even looked at the historic value of it, and gone that direction with it. Oh, why did this just get fuzzy? There we go. I'm back. Has my camera been drinking? All right. So at any rate, I think that we should go and look at the 13-month calendar because it is just probably more accurate when you come to stuff like seasons and stuff to the nature of, I don't know, just the cycles in nature in and of itself. But that's just me talking out my ass. All right. 1925, the Butler Act outlaws teaching evolution in Tennessee. So, in a lot of places across the U.S., they had evolution that was being taught in the early 1900s due to a big scientific push. And during that big scientific push, it was gaining a lot of traction where you could, in schools be talking about evolution instead of historically, talking about evolution via religion, Adam and Eve, and so on and so forth. But with Darwinism and all of that coming in, you had people that were like, hey, this is scientific, and we're going to teach evolution where we all came from amoebas and monkeys and stuff to that nature. So, but in 1925, the Butler Act outlawed teaching evolution in Tennessee. That actually hit a couple of different places across the country. I don't know if it went statewide in those locations, but I do know that there are a lot of schools that said, absolutely not, we're not teaching evolution, because that just was against their values. But Tennessee actually did that. The law remained on the books until it was repealed in 1967, where they were allowed to teach evolution again in 1967. So, just so you're aware, your ice is making a ton of crazy noise, so just be careful. Your ice in your glass right before you cut out.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just lost
Oh, you were
everything. Like
the
I was
entire background was perfectly crisp and clear like it is now, and you were just one fuzzy mess. Yeah.
nice.
Uh,
I don't know what
uh,
happened. I don't know why the ice would make a bunch
it
of
was in
noise.
the glass whenever you're putting it in there when you first got it. You're coming back.
Hmm.
All right. 1946. Kenny Washington is signed by the LA Rams. Okay. So in 1946, Los Angeles had the Rams. Then it went to St. Louis, and then went back to LA, and now they're where are they at now?
I don't know. I don't watch
Are
that
they
shit.
in San Diego? I think they're in San Diego.
Rams?
I think the Rams went back to San Diego.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Anyway, but Washington was the first African American football player to be signed to the NFL. He had a great start as a running back for UCLA, and then George Hollis tried to sign him to Chicago Bears in 1940, but was prevented by other team owners. And it wasn't until 1946, so 6 years later, he actually got to get sign on and go pro. So that was interesting. 1952, on this day in 1952, the first rock and roll concert is held in Cleveland. Now, I guess that would be subjective to what you consider to have considered rock and roll. But historically, the first rock and roll concert in Cleveland on this day. Moondog Coronation Ball was organized by Alan Freed, a disc jockey who popularized the term rock and roll. Musicians Tiny Grimes, Paul Williams, the Dominoes, and Veretta Dillard all played. So there's that.
Am I still delayed?
I don't think you're delayed, but that doesn't mean anything because
You and I,
Yeah.
we're perfect, but just depends on what happens
Yeah.
over here.
1960, Sharpsville Massacre takes place in South Africa. The government of South Africa maintained control of the population largely with passed laws. The laws prevented Black Africans and other minorities from freely traveling around the country and forced them to carry pass books at all times. About 10,000 people assembled in Sharpsville police station without their pass books, demanding to be arrested in nonviolent action to protest the laws. The police attempted to disperse the crowd with tear gas and baton, but the crowd remained. The police then opened fire on the crowd, killing 69 unarmed demonstrators and wounding another 180.
God damn.
Many of the demonstrators were shot in the back as they tried to run away. The massacre caused a national outcry with unrest, you think, spreading throughout the entire country the next day. Thousands were arrested in protests and strikes over the following weeks. The African National Congress was banned by the government in response to the disorder. The event is now commemorated as Human Rights Day in South Africa. So it has changed quite a bit since then. So you had a lot of white South Africans that were trying to oppress the black South Africans. And now, when you take a look at South Africa today and everything going on there, you have a lot of white South Africans that are being pushed out of their farmlands. They're being pushed out of the country by the black South Africans. So just remember that what goes around comes around on occasion, but also you got to remember that the sins of the father should not fall onto his children, because I don't think that's right either. Okay.
No,
But
absolutely.
But here's the problem. Historically, that is exactly what happens. All right.
Karma's a bitch.
It is. She's very fickle. In 2006, Twitter was founded on this day. Jack Dorsey and other members of the company came up with the idea.
In 2006?
2006.
Holy
Twitter's
shit.
been around for 20 years. Well, it's now called X, but still, Twitter. You got to tweet. Anyway, and on this day in 2026, the most important thing happened, and that was Miss Paisley
Paisley.
joined the family. So there you go.
I'll drink to that.
All right. So I know you said you didn't do a whole lot of research on cars or anything like that. You are still
No.
delayed.
Damn it. The fuck do I got to do? You know what? Let me bounce out real quick, and then I'll come right back in. How's
Okay,
that?
fine. Be that way. All right. So
Bye.
for the rest of you, Mr. 3 is going to bounce out, and he's going to probably go get another shot of whatever he was drinking, and then he'll try and come back in and maybe not be so delayed. Again, if you guys have topics or whatnot, throw it our way. I know Pops has given me a topic that I'm going to be doing a little bit of research into, and hopefully by next go around, we will have that all set up and ready
See
to
if
go.
that's any better.
Ding ding. Can you hear me now? Is Mr. 3 still delayed?
That's gonna be up to the peep schools.
I don't know. Hoopy Star. Can you hear Mr. 3? And is he delayed?
I know the show's a little delayed, so it's gonna take a little bit before somebody answers back. But
Yeah, I know it's like 7 to 15 seconds, depending on who you're listening to and how you're listening from or whatnot.
yeah.
But it's,
No,
it's,
I
it's
didn't
your
have
voice, the voice and your movements on. It says you're fixed. So the delay is you're talking like a Oriental film. Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Yes. So, yeah, Pop says no delay also. Anyway, if you guys do have some ideas or whatnot, please bring that to us.
And it's not that we don't have ideas or anything. It's just, I mean, we legit get busy, and
Oh, yeah.
we're just like all the rest of y'all throughout life, man. I mean, it just he's busy, I get busy, and it's just crazy. But we're never going to turn down any
Suggestions.
suggestions, topics, any of that shit. Well, I mean, if we think it's worthy, what's that say? May contain what? Whiskey?
Yeah.
Goddamn right it does. So it's just life happens, and sometimes we just can't. I mean, we've been doing this since what, November?
Well, this is show 19.
So this is probably, honestly, this is probably legit, probably maybe number 2, at least for me, where I've just kind of wung it. Wung it. What the fuck? Where I've just kind of just swung by the seat of my pants kind of shit. So, I mean, I have knowledge up here that I just need to unlock that maybe you guys might unlock by asking questions.
Or
Right.
you get a topic, that we can kind of dive a little into. I like to, someone had said, what about the crazy state laws? And we like doing that because we found some interesting ones, and there's more of those.
I had an interesting scenario where, again, I mean, I don't know how much you all know about cars, but I had an ABS issue. Just so the general public is aware that if your ABS light is on, and you actually happen to have an all-wheel drive and or four-wheel drive vehicle, the four-wheel drive will not work.
So if my ABS light is on and I need to use
four-wheel drive, you cannot use it.
Well, that's fun knowledge to
call it what it is. It's messed the F up, okay?
That's almost as bad as having a subscription service for your heated seats.
Right.
Yeah.
It's dumb. But I had a left front ABS sensor that read. So typically, when you read data,
Yeah.
it will say 0.000 for wheel speed. And if you spin the wheel, because mind you, the vehicle's up in the air, if you could spin the wheel, it should start reading mile per hour.
Right.
But I had one that read A96, I think it was B or something, A96B.
Okay.
Never seen that before in my life. I've been doing this for a minute. I had no idea. I was like, what the hell is that? Okay. Was not getting a reading from the left rear wheel speed sensor either, but it was reading 0.000.
Okay.
I could go over to the right front, spin it. It would tell me 3 to 6 mile an hour. Go to the right rear, spin it 3 to 6 mile an hour. Everything's great. Go to left rear, wouldn't read. Go to left front, it was reading A96B or whatever the hell it was. I forget what the code was. Something I'd never seen before. So it actually took me and one other gentleman a little bit of time. We both came to the conclusion, okay, well, let's go to the left rear, disconnect that sensor, and see what happens.
Okay.
All of a sudden, A96B showed up. Okay, so now I know for sure I've got a wiring issue. So you can plug the wheel back in, and so sure enough, I had some corrosion at the wheel speed sensor, and the wire was actually broke.
So it was just
what
gave it data like
it just gave something that I had never seen. Yeah, it gave something I'd never seen before, and of course, the engineers don't show that. Don't throw that out there. Hey, by the way, if this ABS, if any one of the ABSs are disconnected, it's going to show this code. It's just mute. I mean, they didn't say shit. So we had to figure that out on our own.
That sounds like those old games where it's like, hey, we're going to have this cheat code in here, but we're not going to tell anyone the cheat code's in there. We're just going to let them accidentally find it out. And then like 40 years later, they're like, someone accidentally finds it. And they're like, oh yeah, that's been there the entire time.
Yeah.
Hello?
So.
All right.
But.
Speaking of that, okay, I've got a video because that very scenario of I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know why it's doing this. I'm doing everything I can. Okay. And I may have already shared this video with you, but this one is freaking hilarious because this is something that I would do trying to figure out what the problem is. And that's why it is so important to, well, I'm just going to leave it at that for a moment. Let's go there. Perfect. I like that one. There we go. And we're just going to go like this.
So, searching for a parasitic draw on my truck. And I have been looking and disconnecting and looking, all modules, everything. I got the truck asleep and I have been disconnecting, pulling out fuse panels, relays, even unhooking the PCM. And as you can see, I got almost half an amp draw. That's horrible, right?
No,
check this.
That's actually within
I've
spec.
come over here and all of the box, everything. I got everything unhooked, and I still got this half amp draw, and I couldn't figure it out. I want y'all to look at this shit. See my meter? Watch this. Let me unplug this bitch, and I still have the fucking draw, bro.
By the way, a half amp or less is an acceptable draw. So
Yeah, but it shouldn't be an acceptable draw if you don't
no,
have nothing hooked up to it.
exactly.
Now, can you imagine? And I have done this before. I've had the piece of equipment that I have been utilizing to test something else out, and everything else has gone shitty. Okay, all because the test equipment was faulty.
And you know what? It happens.
And it's like, who tests the test equipment? You should.
And here's the thing: is I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, like I've just come into some test equipment. Okay, that has helped me tremendously find draws on cars. Okay,
Yeah.
I could literally find your draw on your vehicle within about 20 minutes.
Did you test your
Legit.
test equipment?
I can't test my test equipment,
Why not?
but I leave that to the, the people who uh, make the equipment. So you got to have some trust in the equipment that you use, which means you got to have the trust in the people who made the equipment.
Yes, but at the same time,
You're going to know whether you have a problem with your equipment when you undo stuff. And trust me, I've done what he's done with my equipment. So if there's an issue, I'll know right away.
yes, but if you're gapping spark plugs and your spark plug gapper has been smashed, and you don't realize it's been smashed, and you're gapping them wrong.
Again, that kind of goes with the experience note. You should know about what 32 to 40 thousandths looks like. And to most people, they're going to be like, I couldn't fucking figure that out. But
Is
to
it
the people that do it all the time, we're going to know.
Yeah. Well,
Like I could typically look at a spark plug and go, okay, this manufacturer calls for this specification. And I could look at that and go,
that's
that's
way off.
pretty fucking close. Or I can go, yeah, no, that ain't going to work.
Well, for an example is with the Modus, okay, the 50 cal. All right, you have to space the barrel when you put it on. Okay, and if you don't space the barrel correctly, all right, bad stuff can happen. And there's a spacing tool and all that other stuff. Anyway, when you do all that, you have to space it with a very specific tool, and then you have to take another tool, put that in there, and that way the firing pin can go in there and touch it and love on it and everything. But if you're using the wrong one, you got the wrong spacing in, and so on and so forth. Well, if any of that's off on your spacing tool, and there's really no way to, unless you have another identical spacing tool and go, these don't look like each other. If you don't have that, you can only go off of what you see. And there's really no good way to circumvent that without having that spacing tool. Okay. So that's, and yes, headspace and timing. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Sometimes you have to take your tool and look at it with another tool and go, yep, they read the
and a
same.
lot of people won't do that and or don't do that. And I'm going to be the first one to admit, I don't have a tool for my tool for my tool, okay? I just don't. Shit gets too expensive, okay?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll give you that. So,
But at some point, you have to go, okay, I've been using this particular tool for X amount of time,
Yeah.
it's probably time to potentially make sure my tool is still within specifications.
Yeah.
So,
Is that when you go get the little blue pill?
well, and here's the number one example: torque wrench.
How do you know the torque wrench is in torque?
I specifically won't know. Okay, the only way that I'm going to know is to send it off and have it recalibrated and checked.
Or just have dad grab a hold of it and go, yep, that's about right.
Anybody, yeah. So, what the hell do you even, is dad even Gen X? Is he fucking beyond Gen X?
Oh, he's a boomer. He's
Okay,
just,
so
yeah, he's
boomer
a-
Gen X area, them some bitches would be like, yeah, no, it's out.
Yeah.
You could put a 24 mil socket on that thing and he'd be like, nah, that's out fucking 6 pounds.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
would know.
Yeah.
But, and it wouldn't even be that he would even have to hold it. He could just put it on the fastener and go, yeah, that's just not right.
well, you got to remember,
It's a little too tight. Or he'd be like, yeah, it's just not tight enough. And he'd give it that little bit of extra.
Yeah.
I freaking catch myself doing it.
But are you doing it right?
I'm damn close to it. Might not be 100% right, but it's damn close.
See, I'm the guy that goes, ooga, ooga. Nah, it needs 2 more ooga oogas.
I
You know what I'm talking about, too.
I do. And I could tell, like, because I have an Ooga Dooga machine that does my wheels, okay? And I could tell when I've got wheels too tight.
Well, yeah, the brake.
Because not only do I Ooga Dooga it, but then I go through all of them and I go with the torque wrench. So I know when I've got them too tight.
Yeah, well,
But, you know,
I don't
it is
know.
what it is.
I was watching this one guy. He was customer states that they've gone through 3 sets of brakes and rotors in the last 4 months, and I'm going, what?
How?
I want to listen to this. So I'm listening to it, and here's the thing. He goes, they're supposed to be torqued at, let's say it's 86 pounds, okay? Each one of the lug nuts, 86 pounds. All right.
This is just a reference, people, okay? We don't.
I don't know.
Your
the
wheels
exact-
are not torqued at that torque spec. They're way higher than that. But just as a reference.
So he goes, here it is at, supposed to be at 86. This lug nut's supposed to be at 86. And then they go and they check the next one, it's like 95. He goes, hey, this is great. Check the next one, like 115. Check the next one, 115. They go, okay, let's go check this other tire. And they check the other tire. And they're all about the same. He goes, now let's go to the other side of the car.
Mm-hmm.
240.
What the fuck?
250. Okay. He goes, now here's the thing. We checked that first one and we're like, oh my God. And he goes, this is what we think happened. One guy was on one side of the car, another guy was on the other side. This guy went ugga ugga, and this guy went ugga 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 ugga. And
Roger,
then-
you might have to chime in here, but I honestly don't think wheel torque has anything to do with brake wear.
it pushed it all in and got it out of alignment.
I could see that if it was like half of the lug nuts being one spec and the other half not, maybe.
Oh.
But that's even oofta. I don't know. I'll have to put my brain on that. I don't know about you, but I'm almost done with my second bottle. So I gotta put my brain on that.
I don't know, if it's too tight, and it's collapsing everything, and it can't do
No,
what it's supposed
because
to.
the rotor and the wheel is what gets smashed together. The caliper is completely separate from.
They were saying it had something to do with it, and it made legit sense.
I mean, maybe. It's a very small fucking maybe, but
I don't know. But I looked at it and went, well, that kind of actually is legit. And from what I'm looking at, going, if you're torquing stuff down way too much,
not so much on the lug nut side.
well, lug nut's connected to what?
So you have a knuckle,
Okay.
okay, and that hub bearing, which is what houses your studs.
Yep.
For your lug nuts to go onto.
Okay.
Okay.
So the
So
studs.
then you have the rotor, which is free floating.
Okay.
That goes onto that. Okay.
Okay.
Then
But it
you have
goes
the
onto what?
wheel. The wheel then goes over the studs, and it tightens that all up.
So when you
So
tighten
you
up
have a
the-
caliper bracket that the caliper attaches to. That's separate from all of that scenario.
if you tighten the nut, which is attached to, attached to what? Lug nuts attached to the stud.
Stud, which is connected to the
Okay.
wheel bearing.
If it is pulled in and it warps your rotor, does not all the rest of it get affected?
If you over
Oh,
torque,
hey, hold it, read it.
if you over torque, okay, so yes, so if you over torque,
I
the
said something
wheels-
right.
no,
I did.
if you over torque the wheels, you can get warped rotors, and you can get brake pulsation, which can then wear pads because now everything's out of round. That has nothing to do with. What are you saying?
I said if you over torque your lug nuts, which is pulling everything in because the stud's connected and it's pulling it in, it will warp your rotor, which also affects everything else that's free floating that you were talking about. Right? Hey, I'm not a mechanic. I got something right because I listened. Just give it to me, all right? It's the only one I'm going to get. You know that.
What was the original conversation? What was it about?
It was, the original thing was, why would someone go through 3 or 4 brake deals in like 3 or 4 months? And they said it was because of over torquing the lug nuts.
I'll give it to you then.
You hear that? I got it. It's on film. I got one.
No, it can absolutely, but I'm gonna have to
I
say
get what you're saying, where
it would
brake
have to be. It would legit have to be over torqued in order for that to happen.
well,
So if you had somebody that had, say, 125 to 130 pounds on one side, and then the other side was 240 to 260, then yeah, I could see how they could do that.
oh yeah,
But generally speaking,
he had way too many uggas.
generally speaking, it would be more of a misuse of braking. Because
probably, yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that don't know how to take downhill braking,
And this is something.
so they
that
will
did
warp
say.
their brakes that way.
Yeah, this is something.
Or
that
if
they
they're
did say.
consistently running at like 75 to 90 mile an hour, and then slamming on their brakes and back up and back down.
Well, the guy did say that this is not
Absolutely.
a cause that was normal, but if you do it, it can happen. So if this guy
Yeah.
was taking it to the same exact place for the last 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, whatever it was, and he had to have new brakes put on, 3 or 4 times in that period.
Well, and like
Someone-
Pop was saying, is somebody's either torquing the wheels wrong, and or like Pop was saying, the brake slides, the slides for the brakes are not being properly lubed, and that is a huge factor that people don't take into consideration.
Right.
If the slides aren't lubed properly and the pads aren't slightly lubed, where the pads can move in and out, and then the slides can move in and out. If it sticks, it doesn't matter. It's just going to stay right there, and it's going to start wearing the pads.
So
Things have to be free.
I just want to make sure that, because we're talking about, making sure things are lubed up correctly.
The caliper pins.
Right. Well,
They call them caliper slide pins.
the actual rotor itself, when you get,
That's separate.
so if it gets rust on it, I shouldn't douse it with WD-40 and then go for a ride.
Well, sure. If you don't want to freaking stop, you want to go for a joyride. That's a whole new meaning.
Skating
Yeah,
on
that's
thin
not a
ice.
good scenario.
So, all right.
If you get some flash rust or a little bit of rust on your rotors, don't sweat it.
No,
Just run
just
them down the road. Apply
get the-
medium, apply moderate to heavy pedal, and it'll clean that shit right up.
yeah. If it doesn't, a little bit of I don't
Just
know.
driving will take care of it. I guarantee it.
I'm gonna shut up before I cause someone to get in trouble. All right. So I think you sent this one to me. This is a mechanic that thought he was having a very good day. Quickly finds out his day is not as good as he thought it was. I mean, honestly, I think he was about to have a really good day. But I mean, sometimes.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
That's everything on bad.
So
Man, I tell you gotta wear a cup. It doesn't matter. All times. Tickle.
here's the other thing. If you are prone to that type of thing happening to you, that if it has anything to do with your fingers, you need to be extra careful.
Huh?
Okay. I know that when it comes to certain things, I got to be extra careful as well because I just got bad luck with certain things.
Well, and here's the thing: the older we get, it used to be high and tight.
Yeah. And we're letting things get a little loosey goosey out there. We need to
And tuck them up a little bit and protect them.
Yep.
Oh shit!
Poor Pops.
Poor Pops.
He's down there hanging around his knees. Anyway,
Love you, Dad.
he's gonna whip our ass.
You gotta travel.
We'll make it worth it. We
The
got some,
shitty thing is, it's something will be here in 2 days.
we got bourbon. I mean,
We got lots of bourbon.
Yep.
Check it out.
all right. So we're sticking kind of with the mechanical stuff here.
Love you, Dad. Let me reiterate that.
We love you. Mechanical. sometimes you need help. Okay. And sometimes the only help you have is your better half.
Let me tell you something, motherfuckers. Sometimes your better half knows, okay? Even though you don't think she knows, she freaking knows.
Yeah.
And electrical can be one of those things that she knows. To which one, me or him?
I think where he's at, he can split the difference and get to us either way.
I want to know which one, though. You or me?
I think it's me.
It must be because I think I'm only 21 or 22. So.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
Oh, well. I'm waiting. I'll have the pork and the booze ready. All right. So, to your point, yes, you can have your better half help you out, and they're gonna know. They're gonna know shit. Okay. It happens to me all the time. Okay. It's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, I guess so. And then they start doing silly stuff like this, and you're going,